right, so first of all, when you're dealing with businesses, one of the most important things, one of the things that people forget, if you bought a Facebook course, a Facebook generator, a Facebook anything online, it needs to fit in with Facebook's terms and conditions. Facebook are quite strict with its terms and conditions that you need to fit in with it, and if you don't, they'll boot you off their platform. So when we're dealing with clients, we always make sure that we fit in with Facebook's terms and conditions, so we've made sure that our Facebook app, our contest, is compliant. So it fits in with all of Facebook's terms and conditions and is fully compliant with Facebook, so we didn't have the risk of a client turning around to us and asking us, why was my contest taken down? Why was my application taken down? We've made sure that all that risk is removed so that it will simply just work within Facebook's terms and conditions. So in order to fit in with Facebook's terms and conditions, we first of all just need to simply tick this agreement. We submit it to generate our application, and then we're taken to the first step. Now the application we're going to generate today is going to be the Fortune Cookies application. So let me show you what I mean. So there's this application right here, okay? We're going to generate something for this page right here, this Fortune Cookies page right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to open up another window in Facebook, and I'm going to show you Fortune Cookies example. The application we're going to generate for this page is going to mean that it can run a contest from its page. So I'll just go Fortune Cookie example, and I'm just going to move into this and see more results. So we're just going to find this Fortune Cookies example. If I can find it, the page. All right, what we'll do is we'll create a new page. What I like to do is I always like to test out, before we do anything, I like to test out that we're making sure that everything's working, basically, that everything's working as it should. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to facebook.com/pages to start off with. I'm going to create a new page from the ground up and just show you this whole process in action. So what you do with the business first off, facebook.com/pages. Go to this browser here, you create a new page. The step that we need to take in creating one of these applications is we need to go back to our generator, and we first of all need to name this application, okay, name this contest. So what are we going to call it? Well, it needs to be something specific to this contest. It needs to be something that's specific and that says something about the contest and about what we're doing. So let's just go Fancy Fortune Cookie Contest. Cool, we'll run it for 30 days. You're going to get 10 points for joining, 20 points for liking, 30 points for sharing. So with the actions that people take, they can get points for. Now, what you go ahead and do is go fan page link to like. So we'll go ahead to our fan page link. It's this link up here, okay? It's this link. If we go back one, I'll just go stay on this page, and we'll just go ahead and we'll just make sure that we've got the right page here. So I'm just going to go back, Fortune Cookies, leave this page, click on this, and it's this link up here. So we're going to copy this link up here. We're going to go back to our application, and we'll just paste this in here. Proceed to the next step. Cool. Now this takes us to the generator. Now this is the drag and drop generator that allows us to basically code these within a matter of minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to make sure that we've first of all set our background to white. So we just drag and drop that. We click on this, drag and drop it to white. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add a background. So let me go over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go down and I'm going to find something special here, something important, which is these graphics right here. Now, whenever you do one of these Facebook apps, especially when a business is paying you $3,000 to do this, you want to make sure that it looks good. Okay, it has to look good. It has to look professional. So what we have here is we have a professional-looking application. So what we've done is I've invited some developers and some graphic designers. Now, it basically said, would you be able to create images with these sizes? So what we've got is that we've got this business at this size, we've got this business at this size, and we have a number of other images that are at certain sizes as well. Now we have all the images included with this. We also have generic graphics that you can use if you don't want to use a graphic designer, but I like to do that to make it look professional at the start. And we'll go across to this right here. We just paste this in here, we paste this in here, the app URL. And now we want to capture opt-ins. We always want to capture opt-in codes for Facebook. So I want to make sure that we go ahead and we get our AWeber account or whatever we have. Now, what kind of email clients does everyone have right now? What kind of email clients are you using? Just say in the chat, is it AWeber? Is it GetResponse? Is it Infusionsoft? What kind of autoresponder right now are you using for yourself or clients that you're helping? AWeber. Now, MailChimp's a good one. Kurt's using MailChimp. Now, MailChimp is actually allows you to set up for free, and what that means is basically you can generate 2,000 leads for free without having to pay a cent. So if you're new right now and you don't have an email client, go to MailChimp.com. MailChimp.com. Okay, most people are using Aweber, so let me show you the example using Aweber. So let's go to web forms, and what we need to do is we first of all need to generate a new web form. So create a new web form, we just click on this here. Create a new web form. And what I'm going to do is it's going to allow me to create a new web form in Aweber now. Now, this isn't confusing at all. This is just really quite basic. We just go to Publish. We go to Save Web Form. I will install my new web form, raw HTML version. I'll untick stylings. I need to untick the styling thing, so it's basically giving me the raw code. Copy. And I'll go across, and I'm just going to simply paste this into our generator over here. Simply pasting this here. Company name, so I need to add it. Company name, crowd conversion, for example, is my company name. Admin email, which is sam@crowdconversion.com. And then we just simply go across and we type in a password. We go proceed to next step. And now our application has been generated. So now our application has been completed. So what we need to do is we need to go across to this. We simply refresh, and what it's going to come up with is our new Facebook application. As you can see right here, it's all completed, it's all done. And on this webinar live, I've been able to generate this application, which a business now will pay me $3,000 for. So let me drop this into chat. Cool, there you go. And our new application has been generated. Now, anytime that anyone visits this, they can click on Connect with Facebook. They can go through, they can enter their name. So I'm just going to enter my name. I'm going to enter my email address. And I'll connect with Facebook. Go to app. Allow. And now it's going to take me to the other side where I can share the page, and I can also do a lot of other things. I can like it, I can share it, and I can engage in this contest. It'll also show me on the leaderboard because I've gone through this application. I'm now on the leaderboard, and this has all been done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Facebook right now, and I'll show you what happens when we go through this application. So what happens when we go through this application is it features this message right here. This share message right here is featured. So right now you can see that anyone who's a friend of mine, I have 2,500 friends, anyone who's a friend of mine can now see this happening. Okay, everyone can see this image, and they can see this call to action here as well. Free fortune cookie contest. And if they're interested in it, then they can click through as well. Does everyone understand how we're sharing this? Why this is powerful, and how Ben was able to generate this as much traffic as he did automatically? Because what happens is when any of my friends go through this as well, they're sharing it with their friends.